Yeah, I think the worst part is we had oh, 1 second. All right, so here's the part that upset. You know, we get the last couple minutes of the episode and it's really good. So good that it's like I couldn't wait to shout from the rooftops about it. Unfortunately, there's no need of doing it on my other channel because I don't get money for it. So here we are trying to build up the views. We got 92 people, so that's good. We're good. You know what? We might not get as many people as we would on the other channel, but this one I'm talking about right here. This one I'm talking about. Hey everybody, thanks for coming over to the new channel. Can't wait to get monetized again, but here we go. Let me just say this much. I think I speak for everyone when I say this was a dry ass episode. Look, let's take away the last like 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, let's take away the last few minutes of the episode. You know what I'm talking about. Karen on the phone, Karen sending the email, and then Karen shooting Fatima. That was that. If you take away those elements of the episode, it was trash. All right, let's be completely honest here. Okay, straight up trash. And I wholeheartedly agree. I put out the tweet. If you're an Oval fan, remember the episode where Priscilla took the top off of a plate she was carrying and then shot Victoria, and it was a daydream? I feel like it was the same thing here. This did not happen. Also, I know y'all want to clown on Karen. She was wearing the white boots. I don't know how that became a thing, but yeah, Karen was wearing those white boots when she came into the law firm. Yep. That's it. I'm not playing. If we take the Zach stuff out of this episode, what is there to talk about? Okay, what is there to talk about? If I had to give it a score, I would give this episode like a 4.5 out of 10. And that's me being nice. Now, I even tweeted this out. When it came to the scene between Danny, Preston, and Zach, yes, it took up a lot of time. But I had a good time watching it, mainly because, one, well, we haven't really seen Preston, Danny, and Zach together in quite some time. And I don't even count the salon fire and whatnot. I liked it because if I remember correctly, we haven't seen Zach over at Danny's place since season 3 when him and Karen had that back and forth. Karen, I don't love you no more. I don't want to be with you no more. Did you hear that? And then he left. But, yeah, it was corny, but Preston gave me some good, I did get some good laughs. I did get a few good laughs, but, let me put it this way. I would rather see 20 minutes. I'd rather see 20 minutes of Preston being high than the constant switcheroo over to the Maurice stuff. Okay? I feel like I would rather watch that 1,000 times over than watch all the Maurice crap. And I was going to get to that. Look, you know what I've said. I don't really talk about fashion all that much on these shows. But when Sabrina rolled up to the apartment with that orange and everything, the hair, the heels, I was through. Like, that's a point. That's like 2 points by itself of the episode score. Sabrina, one of my favorite looks for her. I know a lot of people didn't like her previous outfit, the white with like the gold buttons or, whatever. But I didn't mind that. I felt the gold was a bit too much, but I think her heels had like a gold toe point on it. But Sabrina all the women look good. I want to be complete. All the women look good tonight. All the women. Andy with the green, Fatima with the blue. Karen, I will admit, I think Karen looked fine too. She looked fine. But I think Danny in like the red robe, but Sabrina like topped it. I think Sabrina came. Whew, man, that was good. She really did. Pam looked cute. Pam was a cute snowman. I got a question though. Remember on the haves and the have-nots, you had Hannah and Celine were maids at the Crier estate. They would clean up that huge mansion and whatnot. And then they made fun of Celine. It's like, Celine, why are you wearing high heels instead of flats? I felt the same way about Pam. Pam, you're going into the salon to move stuff around and clean up. Why would you wear like heels and open-toed shoes at that? I mean, I don't think that's a smart choice when you're going inside of a burnt building and whatnot. But Pam looked pretty cute. Preston and his skirt. The cowboy boots. Come on now. The freaking cowboy boots. That was hilarious. But yeah, in all seriousness, we did not need to spend. Oh yeah. Pam had a belt on too. I guess she had to accessorize. I don't know. All right, but in any case, all right. Man. Oh, first of all, can y'all thumbs up the video? Please hit the thumbs up button. We got almost 300 people, but only 39 people that thumbs up. Simply put, hopefully this live stream gets a lot of views. Folks, remember, I only need to get 4,000 hour watch times on this channel to apply for monetization. We're already at 2,000. This video could help a lot. So please hit the thumbs up button. Okay. All right. Pam had no intention of cleaning up. Yeah, but she was. I'm 4'11" and I wear heels more comfortably than flats. Well, as someone who doesn't wear heels, I will take your word for it. Yeah, the Preston being high thing was drawn out. And what did we say before predicting this would be lackluster? It was expected. Yeah, I know. That's why I had a good time with the episode. Was it disappointing? Not really. I expected this. Did not put out a video yesterday predicting what the ending was going to be. Told you. Hey, look, before we get to the Karen stuff, look, for everybody joining in, clearly a daydream. Some people say it was Zach. Folks, we saw the blue outfit. We saw the hair. That was Fatima. That was Fatima. Okay? That was Fatima. But no, I do not think Karen shot Fatima. This was some sort of daydream. This could have been what's going on in Karen's head. This could be what's going on in Andy's head. I don't know, but no, Karen did not do that in reality or in the reality of the show. Okay. All right. So are we good? We cool? I think that should clear it up. But yeah, somebody needs to lock freaking Karen away. Also, I do not have any expectations for the back half of season 6. I'm just trying to get through the back half of season 6 so we can get to season 7 with the new writers. Okay? I'm just waiting to get to that. But yeah, how many times did we need to go over to Maurice? You can't do this. It's already done. I'm going to jail so Sabrina can get off. You can't do this, Maurice. Listen to Michael. Talk to the lawyer. No. I'm going to turn myself in. This is my fault, Sabrina. You didn't do anything. Seriously, and hell, even Calvin took Sabrina's line. I don't like this. Neither do I. But I got to do it. Folks, that's literally it. We spent a good 10 minutes on that. Okay, we spent 10 minutes on that. Then from there, they go to the DA's office. I will admit, the one thing that I laughed at, Maurice, I'll see you at the crossroads, and Logan said, bring your ass on. That made me laugh. Okay, all right. That's all I got to say about that. Seriously, that was the entire plot line of Maurice and Calvin. That was it. The only other good part was Sabrina and how she looked. Okay. The Preston stuff dragged out. I did get some laughs in, but Overall, it was dragged out. Danny, Sabrina. Not much to say about Gary and Hayden. I felt they were just kind of there. So I'm actually looking at my notebook right now. If you could bear with me 1 second. Because, I mean, sheesh. Yeah, Karen ripped up the check. I guess the only other part to talk about is the Kevin Masterson, the attorney who's going to help Zach with the custody. Yeah, so folks, if all we got to talk about is the Michael stuff and Karen, so let's jump to it. Also, folks, we're almost at 400 people watching. Hit the thumbs up button so we can get to 200 likes. Come on, hit the thumbs up button. We at 139. If you're just joining in, my episode score, you should see it at the top like a blue bar that has a comment. You can donate to my Cash App, and then you'll see my episode score. I gave it a 4.5. I felt a little generous because I did get some laughs in there. All right, I'm late, but here. Well, thank you for joining in. We pretty much covered everything else in the episode, so now we're going to talk. Let me talk about the custody thing first, all right? Please, we're going to get to the Fatima stuff again, but I like the way that Zach, and I don't want to say this in a mean way, but I like the way that he kind of called her out. It's like, Fatima, don't say you're going to hold me down and then get, wishy-washy about it later. And here's the thing, and I've been preaching this for years. I said, no one is making Fatima stay with Zach through all this. Now, is this a lot that she's going through? Absolutely. Absolutely. But Zach keeps telling her, you have an out. Okay, I know this is a lot. My life is complicated. Some stuff I don't even know about until you know about it. But please, okay, don't say you're going to stay with me if you're not going to, fully be here with me. All right. So, yeah, he's going to fight for full custody. Now, the one thing I will admit, but it did make sense because you can agree to do something and it not play out how you thought, and you want to go back on your word. But granted, notice how Fatima said it. Well, this isn't how I thought things would play out. Yeah, that's another thing. You have your own idea of how this is supposed to look. But, I can see both sides of this. I can see both. I see somebody, Zach could have discussed this with Fatima. Well, to be fair now, I will give Fatima some points on this. Zach was spending way too much time with the Karen stuff that he never sat down and had a discussion with her about this. So I will agree. I will agree. Fatima did say something pretty interesting. Aside from the fact that I thought it was going to be split custody. It's like, well, I thought maybe you can help her get on her feet and whatnot. I will say this much. Zach should be spending his time and efforts attempting to get Heather on her feet for the sake of their son than trying to hand over a check to Karen for a baby he doesn't even know if it's his. Now, granted, there will have to be some stipulations in there to make sure that Heather spends the money accordingly, as opposed to, just partying it away and who knows how many boyfriends or men she sleeps with. Zach should be more focused on that than the Karen crap. That whole fixing the salon. No. Focus on Michael and by extension, Heather. Okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. But, they're going to fight for the custody. Now, I guess the only thing to talk about, folks, we're going to talk about Karen. All right. So everything else in the episode, we done discussed it. There's nothing else to talk about. Like Mint Condition said, there's nothing left to say. This chick has lost it. She really has. How can you sit up there and tell Zach, I don't need you. I don't need your money. You don't need to worry about this baby. Zach says, okay. Oh, that's all you have to say? What the hell you want him to say, Karen? What do you want him to say? This is pretty much what she does. She will chew Zach out and then get upset when he doesn't like try to fight to be in her life or anything. And then the back and forth over the phone. I do like the fact that yet again we see how Zach handles things versus Fatima. Zach wants to ignore the problem. Fatima wants to confront it head on. Also, let's just, and I agree, Zach should have hung up the phone. But to be fair, Fatima was the one that answered it. Let's not forget that. Fatima answered the phone. Same stuff happened at the beginning of season 5. All right. I ain't trying to blame Pam, but I will say this much. Things were going well until she tried to hand that check over to Karen. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. Have a nice day. It's like, somebody cussing you out. It's like when I worked at the call center, somebody tried to cuss you out. Well, it's been a privilege speaking with you today. Have a good one. Man. Also, okay. Another reason I think this was just a daydream, or excuse me, another reason why I know this was a daydream. Fatima wasn't packing. Fatima just rolled up to Karen. Can you believe that? Seriously, can you believe that? Like, Fatima would just stroll out there, nothing in her hands or nothing, and just caught the bullet? Nah. That's another reason you could easily tell this was a daydream. I know we didn't see Fatima's full body. I know we kind of only got like her shoulder and like half her head. Nah. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. When Karen came through and we didn't see anybody else around, I was like, Fatima probably posted up somewhere. She probably posted up. That way she could just pow. As soon as she sees Karen, pow. Andy's reaction was a dead giveaway. I ain't gonna lie. The way Karen was looking, because Andy rushed over to Fatima, I thought she would have shot her too. For real. I thought Fatima can't carry at the firm. 1, she always has her purse. 2, she knew what Karen was coming up there to do. I'm pretty sure Fatima would have said, all bets are off. As soon as I see Karen rolled up, I'm going to be armed. Folks, clearly, this was not real. Clearly, this was not real. And also, I got to say, I am a bit disappointed in Mr. Perry. Come on now, because you give us this dry-ass episode, and then in the final 45 seconds, you want to toss in Karen shooting Fatima just for the sake of people talking about the show for a couple of months before it comes back in October. And remember, I did the video, October 25th is the rumor. Ironically enough, October 25th. October 29th is when I can reapply for the monetization program on my main channel. And then it takes maybe a few weeks for that to get approved. So yeah, whatever. So yeah, we're going to be on this channel for a while. Holy crap, we're almost at 500 people. This is amazing. Hey guys, look, we're not at 200 likes yet. Hit the thumbs up button, okay? If you're watching this video, put your finger on the thumbs up button, please. This helps me. The bigger this video gets in terms of views, the more it adds to my watch time, and then I can apply to get monetized on this channel. So please, thumbs up button. We're like 300 likes behind the people watching them. Okay, and then we got to talk about the DNA thing. Now, one potential theory is maybe the doctors have the DNA from the records where Fatima swabbed Zach and Michael in Zatima. So as a result, they were able to pull Zach's DNA and they determined he's the father. But I'm sorry, but until we actually see the results, I don't believe it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, could this be the paperwork that Karen was talking with the doctor about over the phone last week saying, oh, no, doc, you don't need to email it to me. I can stop by the office to pick it up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care. I mean, that's you and his baby don't need you. Is that all you got to say? And then he got off the phone. This was just yet again a way for her to stir the pot, you know? Karen is still pregnant, okay? Karen is still pregnant. Oh, somebody me a video. I got to see what it is. Sorry, I'm trying to find a video. I'm not ignoring you. Please keep the chats coming. I'm trying to find a video. Dang. Sorry, my inbox is blowing up. Everybody has something to say about the shooting. Yeah, that's the promo. Yeah, I saw the promo. I saw the promo. Okay, Fatima was supposed to be ready. Hayden's wife is going to clean him out. They don't need to call Miss Lisa. They need to call Madam. They need to call the cops. You know what I want to see? If this was indeed real, I need Madam to call Andy. Fatima wasn't in the promo for that's effective misdirection, folks. The reason Fatima was not in the promo was because it would have given it away that, oh, she wasn't shot. That's classic Tyler. Well, that's classic whoever makes the trailers. The email is a dream. I don't think so. I think the email was real. Sherry Belafonte is dealing with the death of her father. That's true, but remember, these seasons are filmed way in advance. If I'm not mistaken, they had already filmed season 7 by the time her father passed away, so that has nothing to do with it. For those asking about the season 7 synopsis, I did videos on my main channel months ago, so go check those out. Yeah, this makes no sense. Do we just have the shooting with Maurice and Q? Yeah, I agree. Tyler just took that and added it to the end of a dry episode to get people talking. That's the only reason he did that, for the sake of getting people talking about the episode. Because without that last scene, nobody would give a damn. There would be literally nothing to talk about right now, except how bad the episode was. Really was bad. And I feel bad for Ebony because I feel like regardless as to whether or not this was a daydream, Karen's character is without a shadow of a doubt the most hated person in this series. Remember when it was kind of like Hayden and Karen was kind of neck and neck? Now Karen just, no pun intended, shot all the way up to the top of the most hated list. I don't know how, but we're over 500 people, so this is great. We're at 623. Good grief. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, you know what I want to happen? You know what I want to happen? I want Madam to call Andy. Because remember, this is Madam now. If something went down to her cousin, let's be real. For all we know, Madam probably got somebody in the law firm that keeps an eye on her cousin for her. And if she found out that Fatima got shot, she gonna call Andy to know what's going on, and then that's a wrap. Andy ain't got time for that stuttering. She ain't got time for trying to pick sides. Karen is done. Madam and her people will chop Karen up into so many pieces they won't be able to find them all. That's the only thing. You know what? Hear me out. Please don't take what I say out of context. Part of me wants Fatima to have really gotten shot, not dead, but part of me wants Fatima to really gotten shot for the sake of Madam taking her ass out. That's the only reason I want that to happen. Let Fatima have really gotten shot. Remember in the haves and the have-nots when Warlock and his crew shot at Benny and Mitch, and Mama Rose wanted to burn Atlanta to the ground, or Savannah, Georgia to the ground? That's exactly what I want to happen here. That's exactly what I want to happen here. Yeah, folks, I know Fatima did not get shot. It was somebody's daydream or something, but still. Also, if you looked at the promo for the back half of season 6, things didn't seem like, oh, Karen just shot somebody. Now, even when Aaron said, well, I guess you got what you wanted, that's probably in response to the DNA test results. Imagine Karen in that guillotine. Man, shoot. Shoot. Wasn't Zatima renewed for season 3? To my knowledge, I believe they've already filmed season 3. To my knowledge, I believe they've already filmed season 3. Don't count Miss Lisa out just like y'all count. Don't count Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa's a tough old bird, but I'm sorry, she ain't got nothing on Madam in that crew. Okay? Let's be completely honest here. Let's be completely honest here. Karen never had Zach's DNA. She had her head chopped. Karen is lying about Zach being the father. DeBal said they would film in October. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't remember. In the past week with everything going on with the channel, I've just been split between eBay and YouTube. So some things I've honestly forgotten. I love this. I got to sign off, but I will be tuned in. Yeah, we dropped down to 400 people, but that's okay. I appreciate everybody who's come through. This just lets me know this channel is going to make it, until things get right with my other channel. We're going to be right here. We're going to be getting numbers. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Also, I still have not heard anything from the CPA about the financial stuff to turn over to the mortgage company. So the house stuff is still in flux. Man, if Fatima had a bulletproof vest on, man. Also, another reason you can tell this was a dream. Karen is shown in the promo sitting at her apartment with Aaron. If she had really shot Fatima, she would be in the police station right now. Come on, people. Come on. You don't know what Miss Lisa capable of. Remember, folks, I'm not saying Miss Lisa is not a badass, but I'm pretty sure Madam and her crew got, okay? Let's be honest. All right. I hope Tyler doesn't screw up the Oval like he did with this show. I'll be disappointed. To me, the Oval has been screwed up for quite a while now. But Aaron said you got what you wanted. I think Aaron said that in reference to the results showing that Zach is the father. I don't think it has anything with Karen shooting Fatima. Aaron bailed Karen out of jail. That's a good theory, but no, I don't think that's the right one. She paid someone to say that Zach is the dad on them documents. I would not be surprised. I think Fatima might have dodged a bullet. Folks, we clearly saw her take the bullet. Bro, even the most badass people have nothing on Madam. That's what I'm saying. Like, again, I'm not saying underestimate Miss Lisa, but I know that's your daughter, but she literally shot someone. Police station or jail are headed there in handcuffs. And I'm pretty sure Madam has people on the inside. Karen would not make it through the night if she was in prison or jail. Aaron needs to leave Karen alone. Yeah, Aaron needs to go away quick, fast, and in a hurry. This chick, I mean, she's possibly more demented than Fawn, his ex-wife. Aaron said you got what you wanted in terms of the check that she ripped up. Huh? Why would he say that about the check? The check is gone. Shouldn't Aaron be hosting Vacation Bible Study? Y'all crazy. Fatima had a bulletproof vest on. I mean, that's a possibility. I'm not going to rule that out. Fatima will be returning for season 7. Yeah, she's in season 7. Yeah. You saw how Karen kept pushing Aaron out the way. Oh, yeah, kept pushing. Pam's like, stop her. If I were Aaron, I'm like, you stop her. I ain't do shoot. I tried. In the promo, Zach is supposed to be getting into a fight. That's with what's his face? Heather's boyfriend. You know, when they went over to the apartment to check on Michael, it's that guy that was running his mouth. And if I remember correctly, Zach is going to go over there and overhear his son getting abused by that man, like hitting him and whatnot, Zach is going to bust in and get into a fight. Please do a poll on who likes Karen, then ask why. Yeah, that'll be a fun video. I will say this much. The last few minutes of this episode has given me a number of videos to talk about. So, yeah. Nah, it's a different guy. Folks, that is true. What's his name? Bones? Yeah. Right. How come we never seen Aaron's occupation? We saw him at the church office before. Karen is gangster. She thinks she's gangster. She felt like a test dummy. Wow. I think reference to the check. Why reference to the check? The guy looked like a fake Michael John White. I posted the season B trailer on Twitter. Yeah, I saw it. I wonder if he's going to make it away with him. Yeah, we see Zach taking his son, which is not going to be good. Fatima and Zach hold up sisters. I can't wait till the show returns in October. Have you noticed Aaron likes demented chicks? Well, he's a pastor. I guess he loves dealing with demons, right? Is Fatima coming back in October, or did you write her out? I have no control over the writing. Fatima is coming back. Yeah, this episode had a couple funny moments. Yeah. What happened to Zach's other attorney? Well, that had to do with child support, remember? As opposed to custody. Karen at least smart enough to shoot instead of throwing hands. Yeah, that's true. All top by like Aaron and Pam was a couple. Yeah, I've been shipping them all season. Andy needs to cut Karen out of her life for good. I agree. I felt bad for Andy in this episode. I really did. She felt like she was stuck between, I don't want to show him this email. I don't want to answer my phone. It's just, I felt kind of bad for her. I kind of felt bad. She looked cute too. But Sabrina was the baddest chick in the episode. Do you think Maurice is leaving Sisters? Unfortunately, Maurice is in season 7. How Karen call Andy without apologizing? She's Karen. Danny and Preston is whack. Again, I had some fun moments with that scene, but it did drag on a bit too long. When the Countess concerned by walking in on that, but busting in might be Zach. I couldn't tell you. Also, the fact that Fatima made it her business to get the information on the neighbor upstairs from Heather's apartment. Fatima's something else. Yeah, I felt like this episode was like, hey, let's see how many characters we can cram into the episode. Zach kept popping up everywhere. Gary and Hayden made a cameo appearance for some reason. And we also, this episode just further brings up the question. Maurice, it seems like Maurice has been doing everything in his power to make the situation that he and worse and worse and worse and worse. What's the point? And then the fact that we burned up so much of the episode focused on that bull crap. We didn't need to do that. Nobody needed that. All right. Let me get back to these chats here. Fatima be on her stuff, especially when it comes to her business. She did the right thing by getting Heather's neighbor's information. Fatima is Zach's Olivia Polk. She's Zach's fixer. I agree. He's a good dude and try to do the right by Fatima. Y'all only give props to Fatima. Whoa. Let's slow it down here. I don't always give props to Fatima and not Zach. What's up with that lawyer, Kevin? He's supposedly going to help Zach. Yeah, he seems kind of Paul-like in terms of being a bit too familiar with Fatima. But to be fair, look at how Zach came into the office chuckling with, being kind of rude. Can you really blame him? This episode was off. I agree. Episode 12 title is called Daydream. I gotta look that up. Okay. Yeah, he's giving off sus vibes. Season 7 synopsis. Karen still wondering who the baby is. Yeah, she goes to a doctor and is nervous waiting for the results of the DNA test. This is some bull crap. Do you think Jonah's coming back? I don't know. I mean, that guy who says he's listening to Danny's phone calls could be investigator. Karen is definitely going nuts. Baby hormones and obsession. The season 6 was too long. Hey, I got a quick question. So we're halfway through season 6. Where would you scale this season at? To me, I don't know if I would say it's the worst. Season 5 is still the worst, but I'm not really feeling this season, you know? Like I said, I'm tolerating it because we need to get through it to get to season 7, you know? But I I don't know. It just seems way too Tyler's leaning way too much on shock value, you know? He's leaning way too much on shock value. Okay, what can I do in order to get people to watch next week? I mean, he kind of always does that, but this season really didn't. No. The season is a 7 out of 10. Season 3 is still the worst. I give it a 5. This episode was whack. Yeah, y'all are giving some interesting scores. I think that it's I know I said 5 is the worst. Season 4, I think, was worse. I don't think I ever said season 3 was the worst. No. I know 2 and 1 are a neck and neck for the best. I think I put season 3 in the middle, season 4, and then season 5. I forgot. I remember. Yeah, season 5 is the worst. I think 4 was better. Yeah. Maybe. Folks, Karen did not shoot Zach. Karen did not shoot Zach. That was not Zach. I got to do like a screenshot play by the play. I wanted, you know what's funny? How despite this episode being like 40 minutes, all the videos I do based off the episode are going to be based off the final like 15 seconds. That just shows you how crap this episode was. I don't need to do a video on Preston being high. I don't need to do a video on Maurice going to jail. Yeah, I'm going to do a video about Logan Superior chewing him out, but that's it. Seriously, there's nothing to talk about. Y'all see those white heels she had them on tonight? Yeah, everybody talking about the white boots. Y'all always going in about the white boots. Come on now. Always going in about the white boots. Why is Gary still relevant? To be honest, I'd rather see Gary, you know, having his scenes with Hayden than constantly being in Andy's face. Like I said, it just felt so forced for him to go to the law firm to confront Andy. He's like, I ain't got time for this right now. Hell, where was Gary at? Gary could have caught a bullet for all I care. Andy is a punk. Yep, them. Bro, the boots. Come on, man. Yeah. Sabrina's outfit was just fire. Just the best thing ever. I honestly think shooting Fatima but her surviving would revive this weird rivalry that could have ended. Fatima is not dead. If it was a couch, Aaron would have been pushed on it. Oh yeah, you're right. Like with Andy, Gary used to live in my hometown. I'm kind of scared that Tyler gives the actual real results who the baby is. I'm just so done with it because how many times have we had these cop outs where Karen says that so and so was the daddy or this date, and then like, oh, here's a blank sheet of paper, or oh, here's an email. I don't care. I do not care. Raise your hand if you care about this baby storyline, because I sure as hell don't. I do not care one bit. Did you see how Hayden looked at Zach? Yeah, he's kind of like, yeah, remember when we had a storyline together? I ain't got time for you, man. He just kept walking. Why did Gary ask Hayden, what's that all about? It's like, bro, do you not know how much Hayden hates Zach? Like, for real, what's going on? I'm over it. Yeah, I'm just over it. Who cares? Who the freak cares? Not me. Not me. Seriously, because I could breeze through everything. The only thing to talk about is the Karen and Zach stuff. There is nothing to talk about. I ain't gonna lie though. We talking about Fatima getting shot. Ever since what was it? Monday, my attention has been on the Alabama brawl. Like I've watched that fight like an episode of Sistas. I've dissected every scene, all the different videos with the angles. That was crazy. But nah, this episode, it didn't really do it for me. So we don't have to. We got 600 people again. We don't have to wrap things up. But come on, tell me what y'all want to talk about here. I just want Zatima to be happy. I don't see Fatima. Guys, we got over 600 people. Listen to me. I'm looking at you. Fatima is not dead. Karen did not shoot Zach. That was Fatima. Now, was it a daydream? Most likely. But Fatima is in season 7. Okay? Do you hear me? I'm saying this. Yes, you see, I am not Tyler Perry. I'm not the writer of the show. But I got it. I'm like R. Kelly now. Use your common sense. That wasn't Fatima up there. That was not Fatima. Okay. New writers are in season 7. We just got to make it through what we're dealing with in the show right now. Are you putting new people in the show? Hey, that's not my call. There are new characters though. Is she really shot her when Fatima healed up? She gonna show care? Oh yeah. All bets are off. Part of me wants Fatima to be shot but not killed so she can get revenge. I think Tyler should bring Lee Daniels on. Let's talk about y'all want to talk about y'all want to talk about the Alabama brawl for real? We're down to 500 people, so I mean we can talk about it. Let me just put it this way. You all know I've been doing eBay stuff like crazy, so my sleep pattern has been off. Like I'll be up at like 4 a.m. stamping envelopes and sealing up packages. So I woke up at, ironically enough, 1:30 the same time last Monday when I got the demonetization email. And I saw a bunch of people talking about folding chairs. I'm like, what's going on here? Then I saw the actual fight. Felt like the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super. I put up a GIF. You ain't see it on Twitter. I don't know if you did, but when Preston used the N-word, also, if you're tripping over that, Trinity Whiteside, the actor that plays Preston, he's half black, but the character of Preston, he's white. Let's pull up some chairs. Come on now. With the chair shots. Yo, he just bop, bop, bop. Yeah, I'll do a video on it. See, that's why I'm glad Sistas is gone for now, because now I have time to do a lot of other stuff. First of all, I got a new computer before the whole monetization crap. I need to set that up. Yes, I love anime, but mainly the old stuff. Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Digimon, Metabots, a number of other things. A lot of the current thing. I've never watched Naruto or, whatever. Okay. Wait, Preston is what? Trinity, the actor that plays Preston, he's half white, half black. So that's why him saying the N-word was safe, because he's half black. Okay. I know you all want me to review all the Queen's Men, but to me, that show's a bit too graphic. Eva Marcel is fine as hell. What's her name? Raquel Bailey that plays Blue. She's beautiful. The show's a bit too much, Pam had me laughing when she told Aaron about Zach got the check, came in out balling. Did anybody hear about Big Brother? The guy said, no. Yeah, he's also married to a black woman. They got kids and all. It wasn't Fatima's email. It was Andy's email. Yeah, Karen sent the email to Andy, and Fatima, being Andy's assistant by extension, knows how to access Andy's email. Yeah, I've worked in an office. Yeah, that happens. 7 dudes on one guy. Let me just say this much to start things off. I hate that the entire situation happened. In Alabama, I hate that the entire situation happened. As far as I know, the worker at the docks, he was able to walk away from that. And I'm just thankful, because this situation could have gone a whole different direction. We will be talking about it in a whole different light now. But as a black man, to see black people band together by land, by sea. That dude was, that kid, that 16-year-old was just, he was going swimming to get there. It was cool to see us rise up against injustice, you know. So that's pretty much, I will do a video on it at some point, but that was crazy. That was crazy. I need to produce a show for BET. I ain't gonna lie, the bar seems pretty low, because sometimes I'm like, people are like, yo, you should write something, and I'm like, well, I mean, if I had the resources and whatnot, I would probably do something, because my shows would be good. Even if I did nothing more than like 3 seasons of a show with 8 to 10 episodes per season, I could do it. But the thing is, BET would probably be like, hey, your show's a hit, so next season we're going to give you 20 episodes, and then we're going to give you up to 5 seasons. Then it's like, well, but the money, if the money's good, and I feel like, you know, I feel like a hypocrite, because if I was in a situation where it's like you can make more money if you stretch it out versus you doing like 5 good episodes, I don't know what I would do. Yeah. I have watched 2 out of 4 episodes of the Michael Blackson show. It's hit or miss. There are moments where I genuinely laugh, and then there are other times when it's like, yeah, it felt a bit forced. I'm doing reviews. June BLC, I messaged you a few days ago. If you want to hit me back, we can talk a little bit, because I actually have some more questions for you. June BLC, video suggestion, rewrite or a reworking of season 8 of the Haves and Have-Nots. I did that. I've already done that. Not long after the finale of the show, I did a complete finale rewrite and where the story can go. I'm not touching that show anymore. Yes, I agree. We stuck together in solidarity. Yeah, I hate that it happened, but I loved what happened after that. I don't know what my favorite part was. When the 2 white dudes tried to square up, and then 5 black guys ganged up on them, and then they walked away. The one girl, she tried to jump in. Those black girls tore her ass up and threw her back in the water like a fish that got, you know, we don't want you, get out of here. And then the damn chair. The chair. Ricky Smiley's video is probably one of my favorites. Ryan Davis, the comedian Ryan Davis. There are so many videos I have not watched yet. I've just been too busy, but I think that since Sistas is off, between now and let's say next Monday, I'm going to be able to like get so many things. Got my chair. I bet if you go on Walmart right now, they got folding chairs at the front of the door. You know, like after the crate challenge got big, you walk into stores and crates right at the front entrance for sale. It will be the same thing with folding chairs. But like Ricky Smiley said, it's like, yeah, they had a Trump rally there recently. You know, Trump got those white people with their chests, you know, sticking out. But no, that's the thing. I just feel like because he was a black man, they didn't want a black man telling them to move their boat. And then I hate to see it. But my favorite part was when, if I had a hat, I would do it. The dude twisted his hat like Ash Ketchum, and then he just threw it like Mary Tyler Moore. And then he was holding his own. It felt like Andy versus Jasmine's crew in the parking garage. He was kind of holding his own, but then he got jumped. You're awesome, Jeremy. Wish you the best in all areas of life. I enjoy your channel and content. Thank you, Miss Kim. I appreciate that. And just again, thank you all so much for supporting this channel in the live stream. Like I said, even when our kind of entertainment is remonetized, I'm keeping this channel. Like, I'm still going to post from time to time, and in the event anything ever happens to the main channel, I can hop back on here, get monetized, and we're good to go. Like I said, the past, I want to say between last Monday and Wednesday, it was rough, but I'm making it because this channel, I feel, will be monetized soon, and we can go from there. eBay has been going, I've been busting my ass. I sold over like 600 Pokemon cards so far, and I got a lot more that have sold, but you all support. Thanks to I think I got about a few patrons on Patreon. If you join the Patreon, let me know what you want to see. Let's talk about you emailing Tyler for better. I don't have his email. I don't know. I've contacted and I've been in Hell, some of the cast members have hit me up about my thoughts on the episode tonight. I just haven't answered yet because I've been busy with this. After this, I'm going to hop on Instagram. Apparently, you can do live streams on TikTok. Remember, I'm new to TikTok. I just hit over 1,500 followers a few days ago. And yeah, it's going to be a busy night. Hell, I might be doing live streams till like 1 o'clock. I don't know. Yeah, I got a bunch of VHSs, but I'm doing trading cards first because they don't take a lot of money to ship. I do got some Power Ranger helmets. I'm talking brand new, unopened, still in the box. I got a Green Ranger helmet for over $500. That's worth over $500. I don't want to sell it yet. I do have a bunch of graded Pokemon cards I bought over the past couple years. I want to sell those off next. So don't worry. Money is coming in. It's just that, long story short, it was like 4 a.m. I was chatting with YouTube last night, and I deleted all the videos off my main channel that were considered reused content. So a majority of my shorts, there are still some more I need to do. And then I'm just going to let this channel sit. I'm just going to let it sit as it is and then reapply in October. So I'll clean that up over the next couple of weeks. Mara Brock Akil would kill Sisters. She would do an amazing job. First of all, I don't even think the show would have lasted as long as it is now. I feel like the show probably would have wrapped up after 4 or 5 solid seasons. And I'd rather have seen that than, where we are in Sisters right now. But yeah, man. But yeah, we got a lot of people, but let's wrap things up here because like I said, I need to hop on like different platforms and do live streams. In all actuality, maybe I should have done an Instagram live and a YouTube live at the same time. And I did start a Twitch, but I need to get that up and running soon. So I feel like by the end of this month, Lord willing, by the end of this month, this channel will be monetized. I can get Twitch up and running. I have a good number of people on Patreon. And yeah, like I said, always have a backup plan in terms of revenue coming in. Oh, just praise God. My sister, because she knew I was busy doing a lot of stuff, took my car into the dealership and to get everything like, registration, oil change, tire rotation, new windshield wipers. I'm thinking like, oh Lord, it's going to cost like $1,000 like it did last year because I needed a bunch of stuff. Less than $300. I'm like, thank you. So my car is up and running. My mom got to borrow it to go to work because her car is messed up now. But I rarely go out. So I'm just thankful to God that things were not expensive with that. But yeah, again, just thanks for the support. Y'all rocking with me. Y'all said last week y'all going to support me. And like I said, you coming over to this channel, so following me on my other social media platforms, that's great. Can you save the IG Live in Twitter Spaces? Yes, I can, and I do. I just need to post them. I mean, that's honestly something I should have been doing, where I take my Instagram Lives and post them on YouTube. Yeah, so the episode review, don't expect too much. Please don't. The episode review is not going to be that good. I don't want to speak that into existence because I do a good job at what I do, but I want to do the review, but it is what it is. I love how appreciative you are. Yeah, I mean, look, October, 6 months since I've been able to do this full time, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without you all, helping out. That's one of my biggest regrets, like the fact that the main channel was demonetized. Here's some other good news. That like $9,400 I made in July, they said that it's going to be on hold. That doesn't mean I won't get it, but what they're going to do is like reevaluate my channel and then determine if I get the money, which honestly I should, because only $211 came from the shorts that were considered reused, but the other $9,200 came from the videos that were legit mine. So I just pray that by the end of this, I get remonetized and I get the money, but this channel and my other avenues of making income will definitely help me make it through August, September, and October. And that's all I need. Okay, we're going to wrap things up here. So let me just read a few more comments and we'll be good to go. And yeah, I will. And just in case you're curious, when Zatima comes back on August 24th, I will be doing live streams. So don't think that I'm just going to post my Zatima reviews and that's it. Also, all the content like the Zatima reviews, the Zatima discussion videos, they're going to be on this channel. So everything that I would post on our kind of entertainment, it's going to be posted on this channel for the time being. Same thing with House of Pain next week. We're getting 3 episodes each week. All my episode reviews, trailer breakdowns, discussion videos on this channel. What time will you do the live stream? I don't know, but it will have to be at night because I know me. I'll probably watch Zatima early in the morning, have the reviews up, but I'll probably do live streams like at 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Yep. Whew. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for making this live stream a big one. Because like I said, I know this channel is just starting out, but we got a lot of people over here, and the support lets me know that this channel is going to do a-okay. All right. Well, again, this episode, I don't think Fatima got shot. I don't think Fatima's dead. I think it was a daydream. It wasn't Zach that got shot. Keep an eye on this channel. Cut the notification bell on for new content. If you know people who enjoy the Tyler Perry shows, tell them about my channel. If you know of any other people who don't know that this channel exists yet because they're still on my main channel, tell them to subscribe. I've done everything I can to like spread the word, but yeah, we should be good. All right, well, have a great night. If you follow me on Instagram, you might want to go on Instagram. I'm going to go over there live for about maybe 20 minutes or so. Maybe do a Twitter space. We'll see and go from there. But have a great night. I'll keep you updated as soon as I know something about the other channel, about the house and all this good stuff, and we'll go from there. So take care. Have a good one.